I'm Luke.
I'm Luke.
I'm Luke. I'm Luke. I'm Luke, and welcome to Down from the Attic. Hi gang, I'm Luke and welcome to this, the 100th episode of Down from the Attic. First off, I just want to say an enormous thank you to everybody who's supported the channel over the years. It's been a blast making these, and without Down from the Attic, without your support, I don't think I'd be in the career I am today. From doing Down from the Attic, from doing these videos, I now make commercials for a living. I do stop motion animations and I get paid for it. And it's pretty much the dream job that I've wanted since I was 8 years old. So again, thank you for supporting me and for listening to me prattle on about musty old board games and some new ones. I mean, you deserve a pat on the back for that yourselves. But with this being the 100th episode, this calls for a really special board game, one that I've been holding off reviewing for quite some time. From 1992, it's the electronic marvel of a game, a Mega Virus from Milton Bradley. Let's get this beast of a game down and have a look at it.
First off, box art. And on this massive box is some seriously impressive artwork. I love the forced perspective down this corridor, with the astronauts at the controls, the giant digital countdown. Isn't this how you pictured the future as a kid? I know I did. You have the face of the Omega Virus hanging over the Earth, and this is all hand-painted. It's not Photoshop. This is a painting, and what an atmosphere this builds. Contents. And lifting the lid off the box, well, there's quite a lot contained in here, as to be expected. My copy has all the original scrims for the cardboard, and call me OCD, I put it all back in the scrims after playing to preserve the game. The box too comes with a box insert, showing one of the commando tech units, the power packs and the probes, detailing the equipment they carry. Not needed at all, but building the theme. So, what do we have here? 4 Commando play pieces, 4 Pro Robot pieces, 4 Negatrons, 4 Disruptors, 4 Decoders, 16 access cards, 4 flap holders, 4 flaps, a pad of exploration logs, the instruction manual, this massive game board, and the brain of the game, the electronic center component. Setup. Fold out the board, add the 4 flap holders onto the board around the docking bays. In the top slots, add the flaps so that when they're folded out, the green side is shown. Add the electronic unit to the centre of the board, and add the Negatrons, the Disruptors and the Decoders to the centre unit next to the label for them. The probe robots can be pegged in here too. Add the red, blue and yellow key cards here too. The green key cards? Players have these from the start. You take your card and plug it into your console. This is such a lovely touch. The play pieces are added to their colour specific docking bay. Everyone takes an exploration log sheet, and we're done. Presentation? This game has table presence in spades. The board has an almost circuit board quality to it, and I love the forced perspective to this too. The flaps act as a console of sort for each player, with all the relevant information on how to play. It's quite handy to have that there as a reminder. The play pieces and the weapons, for a game of this age, are actually really nicely made and well detailed. The keycards plugging into the console help with the immersion that you're on this high-tech space station. And let's not overlook the instruction booklet. It's a comic. I mean, come on. This is incredible. Whoever oversaw the design of this game, my hat is off to you because, man, this all looks so good.
So with the game set up, let's move on to gameplay. The first thing you're going to need to do is... Wait, what's that?
I've got a bad feeling about this. Great. Looks like it's one of those episodes. Oh no.
Virus detected. Help me.
Oh, this does not look good.
The year is 2051, and above Earth floats Battlesat 1, Earth's primary defense against rogue comets and meteors. A rogue virus has taken over Battlesat and infected the station's primary computer, pivoting the defense laser right at Earth. The clock is ticking. You'll need to find the 3 weapons, the Negatron, the Decoder, and the Disruptor to stop the Omega virus. Will you collect all 3 weapons and find where the virus is hiding? Earth is counting on you, and time is running out.
Switching on the unit, it will ask,
Enter skill.
setting the difficulty for the game.
0.
The more difficult you make it, the less time you're given to find the virus and destroy it. Easy mode gives you 35 minutes. Difficult mode gives you just 15 minutes. The time varies too depending on how many people are playing the game. Select the number of players playing the game and each player will have to enter a secret 2-digit code. This code you'll be listing out for whilst playing. More on this soon.
Blue, enter secret code.
When all players have entered their codes, the virus makes itself known and the game is on.
35 minutes until I take over. Fool.
The board is made of dot spaces and rooms. As you can see, rooms are colour coded, and you'll need that colour access card in order to enter that room. The game is quite clever, you see. It will know what player has what colour access cards.
Which room? 0, 1, 1 access denied.
Starting the game, the only access card you have is green, so the only rooms you can explore are the green ones. You can move up to 3 spaces on your turn. Rooms are where you'll find the weapons, the probe robots, and most importantly, where the virus is hiding. So, move to a room and search it. Each room is numbered, a 3-digit number. Tell the electronic unit you're exploring a room and punch in the room's number. The virus will tell you if you've found anything in the room.
Which room? 0, 1, 2 probe found. Code 1, 1.
Red probe, help me. Enter room code.
0, 2, 1 Negatron found. 2, 1, 1 nothing here.
Enter room code.
2, 1.
Exploring rooms is where you'll find additional access cards to access the different coloured rooms. If
Red access card found.
is heard, you take the red access card and slot it into your console. Again, so cool. The more access cards you have, the more you can explore. Weapons are actually colour coded to the rooms they're found in. The red Negatron is found in the red rooms. Something I only found out about doing this review. I could have saved myself a ton of time in previous games. Each commando is hunting for 3 antivirus devices, the Negatron, the Decoder, and the Disruptor. You'll need all 3 in order to battle the virus. In a beautiful bit of design, you can take your found equipment and clip it onto the backpack of your playpiece. It's a pretty neat way of all players knowing just who has what.
Decoder found. Code 22. 20 minutes until I take over.
Oh, that's what you think, Sunshine.
The console randomizes to the rooms each weapon will be found in for each player. It won't be the same for green as it is red. This is a very nice touch. Searching a room, you might hear
Probe found. Code
which means that you've found your coloured probe, and it's added to the board, effectively giving you an extra turn. But even better than that, probes can move more than 3 spaces. They can move along a line in its entirety, only stopping when getting to another room. This allows you to explore rooms at a much faster rate. However, the clock is still ticking down,
20 minutes until I take over.
and other players will start to get angsty, waiting for their go.
Human scum.
Each time you enter a room, you'll hear
Code 1 1.
or
Code 1 2.
remember the secret code you punched in at the start of the game? Your secret code? Well, you better, because if you hear your code on your turn, that's the room where the virus is hiding. And I specifically mean your turn. You may hear it on other players' turns, but the console is smart enough to vary these codes for each player. Whilst the virus is in the same room for all players, it will call out that player's code if they're in that room. It all adds to the secrecy with this game.
I'm full.
You may have already noticed that this game has 2 distinct voices. The more robotic voice is that of Battlesat 1's mainframe computer. It'll plead with you to help it, tell you that we're running out of time. The other more sneering voice is that of the virus.
Help me.
And with the clock ticking, the virus loves nothing more than to waste your time. If it's speaking, it will not let you press any buttons until it's shut up. It'll taunt you, it'll insult you, it'll laugh at you, it'll deliberately hold you up. And it's such a personality. This game feels alive for it. Need to move around the board quickly? Well, the game allows you to teleport from one docking bay to another. This can be really useful to getting to where you want to go fast. So, exploring rooms, grabbing weapons, finding helpful robots. This all seems a bit too safe, right? And you'd be right to be wary, because the dastardly virus has control of Battlesat's interior defences. Exploring a room, you may hear
Security breach at 010. Red energized 2 shield.
this is the virus attacking you. On the console, you have to press 2 buttons to hopefully deflect its attack. A
I missed.
means you escaped, but a it got you, and the virus will tell you what it's destroyed. This can be access cards, antivirus devices,
Disruptor destroyed.
and the probe.
Probe destroyed.
So just as you feel you're making progress, the virus can swiftly take that away. Oh, and of course it'll be laughing at you all the time it's doing this.
Help me.
The virus also may teleport you and your probe to a docking bay from inside a room.
Green teleported to red docking bay.
This is particularly annoying, especially if you spent time making your way somewhere to be sent all the way back.
Green
Like I said, the virus is a complete git.
Luke teleported to yellow docking bay.
Oh, come on. But the virus isn't the only thing to be wary of in this game. Despite the world about to be destroyed, each of the commandos is out for the glory of taking the virus down for themselves. What do I mean by this? I mean that other players can also sabotage, if they wish, other players' weapons. That's right. You can attack each other, trash each other's weapons, destroy probes, access cards, while the fate of the planet hangs in the balance. It's a tough enough game battling against the virus and its attacks, but with other players in the mix, this makes for a real challenge. As the timer ticks down, the game will announce how long is left, and the speed of the voices actually increases as time runs out. Again, this builds tension. You have to find the virus and save Earth. With less than 9 minutes on the counter, the game begins to get frantic, and the virus pulls another dirty trick on everyone. It will announce,
Green sector shut down.
that's right, the whole green sector is lost. If you've been hunting around in there, it feels like such wasted time. But the really incredible bit of design is how the sector's shut down. You see, you fold the flap in front of you forward towards the center console, and sector shut. I mean, this is just sublime.
Yellow sector shut down.
Any player in that sector moves to the sides of adjacent sectors.
Blue sector shut down.
As time ticks away, more sectors will shut down, and some games will have just one sector left in the final few minutes. However, the virus will be somewhere in that sector. As mentioned, you may have discovered the room with the virus by hearing your secret code. However, if you haven't the 3 antivirus devices, the virus will not let itself known to you. Having the 3 weapons, however, seriously puts a target over your head. The virus will screech,
Blue must be terminated.
Luke must be terminated.
Battlesat begs for your help, the virus wasting your precious seconds, laughing, teasing Battlesat. If you found all 3 weapons, enter the correct room and the virus will proclaim,
One, you found me. Try and stop me.
miss here, and you'll have to wait for your next turn. All the while, time is running out. And if time does run out, well...
Nation is mine. I win. Red terminated. Blue terminated. Green terminated. Yellow terminated.
Luke terminated.
However, guess the correct button on the console and...
You human scum, you win. I am terminated.
And that is the Omega Virus. So, final thoughts?
This is my favourite vintage game ever, and it's the jewel in Milton Bradley's crown as far as I'm concerned. If I'm ever wanting to try and explain to people why I love vintage games so much, Omega Virus is the game I reach for to show them just how imaginative and inventive and fun vintage games can be.
This game leaves an impression on people, being insulted and teased by the virus, listening to it and Battlesat's computers squabble and argue. It really builds atmosphere. You feel like you're on this space station that's going to hell. The virus is intentionally annoying and he will get under your skin. And this is just down to excellent programming of the unit and some superb voice acting. Little things like the voice clips getting faster towards the end. So much effort has gone into the theming of this game. It's really impressive for its time.
Gameplay can be competitive and cooperative between friends, with the victory against the virus being shared by all players. And to be perfectly honest, this is how I play the game most of the time. It's just more fun that way.
The fact that you can vary the amount of time you have to find and destroy the virus makes this game instantly replayable for those looking for a tougher challenge. But there's also a hidden secret mode to this game. Oh yeah. And this? this is tough. If you battle the virus and lose against it, it jumps to a new room. Yeah, good luck with that one. Omega Virus is not a particularly cheap game to come across. It will sit you anywhere between £150 to £200 for a decent copy.
My copy was £25, I know, a real bargain. But I rolled the dice, I took a chance on this being a working unit or not. And really, you do need that electronic unit for this game to work. It's just unplayable without it. But thankfully for me, this was a working copy. And you can find bargains on eBay and other auction sites. It just takes perseverance and persistence. There's speculation and rumour going around that Restoration Games' next big project is a remastering of Omega Virus, and I'm excited and equally nervous about it.
My love for this game is so strong. I just hope Restoration do it justice. But I'm eagerly awaiting that Kickstarter to see just what they've done to bring Omega Virus into the 21st century. Again.
If I've not been clear enough, this is a game you simply must own. If you've got any interest in vintage games, playing them or collecting them, this should be very high on your list. It's my #1 vintage game, and it's for a very good reason. It's an excellent game. It's my gold standard. It's the yardstick I measure every other vintage game by. If you see this out in the wild, buy it. Just buy it. You will have an amazing time with this, even if you are being called human scum. Well, I just want to say again, thank you so much for getting me up to 100 episodes. Thank you for the support over the years. As always, I'm Luke. Thanks again for watching, and I'll talk to you again soon. If you like what I'm doing here on Down From The Attic, why not consider subscribing? Comments are always welcome, and I'll see you in the next video.